I'm gonna love you.
Alright, welcome back YouTube to another episode of Call of Duty World War II Veteran Walkthrough Mission number 3. Once again, if you are new, these are things that are working out for me, so I just wanted to, put it out there for you to see if you want to try it out. So, without further ado, let's get started. The first thing you want to do is you want to go up to a yellow and pick up his mortar. His will be ready straight out. What you want to do is try to throw it right there, kind of like, in front of the car, basically. And then, some mortar strikes are going to go down. I would recommend going to the side over here. Try getting behind this truck right here, and some guys maybe might pop out through here again. This is what's happening to me. And just careful right here with that window. There are a few guys in there. I would recommend throwing a grenade in there just in case to, kind of clear some space in there. Just in case. I'm not going to guarantee you that's going to work. Then what you want to do is you want to go to the back side door, basically. The moment you go to the door, that's when the people are going to spawn. This guy, I did not see him at first, so I was like, what the heck? And then just stay up behind the car, and if you don't see anyone, charging or moving around, that's when you want to get close to the door once again. Once you get to the door, people are going to start spawning out. Maybe most likely on top. Right here, I messed up because I did not see these guys right here, so I should have died there. I don't know why I didn't die. But then that should be it. When the AI moves in forward, that's it. I would recommend searching around for some medkits, and also ask some from Zussman, and then from there I think it would be better to go on top. So what's gonna happen is basically I'm gonna go down. I'm not really gonna do anything, so that's why I kind of recommended staying on top. Basically, these two jeeps are gonna come in. They're gonna carry a few of the soldiers, but as you can see, I'm gonna head back up. There is a sniper there. It's the one with the iron sights though, so I kind of hate those. Those aren't really useful to me, at least. But anyways, you want to take them down. At least the ones that are just down right there. Once you destroy those or eliminate them, basically a half track is gonna come in, and it's gonna have an MG equipped on it. And then that's when the only heroic action that's gonna be available for this mission is gonna happen right now. They're gonna let you know, that it's coming. And then right here, pay attention to Pearson and just to some of your comrades. They're gonna say someone's wounded. And then right here, I'm trying to find him because I did die at first, and I was like, wait, where is he? I couldn't find him, but he is gonna be right down below, right there. Right here, throw a smoke grenade. Okay, I was a moron and I didn't throw one, but it worked out for me, so I was like, okay, whatever. But I would recommend using a smoke grenade as well, and then just pull them over to the side, and then that should be it. And also a little heads up, if you don't actually make it there in time, they can actually die. But the good thing is that you can also always revert back to the last checkpoint, so it's not too bad after that. Basically, be using your comrade's special abilities. Okay, like for right here example, make sure you throw those like the mortar strikes. They are very helpful right there. As you saw, I almost died, but I made it alive. I would recommend using Pearson's ability as well, but I will wait up until we are kind of close over here. You'll know when to move up once your squad moves up, basically. And then at this point, this is when it's really good to use Pearson's ability. So basically, right there where I threw my grenade at first, that's where a guy with a bazooka is at. Okay, you want to take him down because he can't shoot you really fairly easy. So this is why I said I would recommend Pearson's ability right now, because as you can see, I'm just kind of shooting around. I don't really know exactly where they're at. I'm just seeing some of the flashes, and then that's where I'm shooting. But like I said, your main objective is gonna try to be the ones on top, because some of them have rockets and all that, bazookas, whatever you want to call them. And then at this point, you'll know it's clear once the objective is updated, and then it's gonna tell you to go up with Pearson, and you guys are gonna go actually inside the church. But before you go in there, make sure you search around for some medkits and all that, just so that you are stacked for the next parts. Alright, so once you open the door, there will be a ammo box right there. Make sure you pick it up so that you can have a bunch of ammo just for later on. Especially right now, since we are going to fight. It should be right there in the middle. And soon as you actually head over a little more to the left, that's when the machine gun and then a couple of guys are gonna start appearing. But I would recommend being careful right here where I'm aiming at. This is where two soldiers pop out. This is why I'm trying to look for them, because I did die earlier. So I was like, okay, where are they? But I think it's if you move a little forward, then that's when they pop out. You'll see right now how they pop out right now, like that. And then make sure you take them both down. Again, if you did not pick up the M1 Grand, I would recommend picking that one or the sniper. These are really good. So there's gonna be a guy in the balcony right there, and then right here, there should be some. Again, these enemies can be random, but the ones in the balcony are gonna be there. So just a heads up. And here, this is where I'm gonna try to shoot the guy with the MG. Okay, look at the corner that I'm at. It's kind of weird. But see if you can shoot him from right there. It's kind of behind the little statue. I'm apparently hitting them, which is good. And there, we just took care of the MG Grand, or the MG, which is the machine gun. Once you take him down, a couple guys are going to come through the front door. And one of them happens to be the guy with the flamethrower. So as long as you stay back, you should be good. Throw a couple of grenades just to see if you can, take him down. Again, a couple might approach you, so just be careful with that. Don't just keep on focusing on the flamethrower, and then just shoot him out. And the thing here that I want to tell you is do not move too much forward unless your teammate tells you, okay? They will let you know that it's clear, or in case if they move up. If you don't see anyone else, again, there's another guy by the other balcony as well. So those are the guys that are always going to be there. So just heads up on that. The other ones are just, random. Like, they can be hiding from me on the left side, but they can be on the right side for you. You know what I mean? So here, they're still kind of shooting, so I know there's still more enemies. Again, I would actually recommend having the subtitles, though, because if you pay attention, they will let you know when it's clear. So just a heads up on that. Should have told you earlier. Again, here, they're not really saying it's clear or anything, so I'm checking around. And here's this guy right here. Again, I take him down, but they're still not convinced, so I'm like, okay, whatever. But I did see that there was another guy here, so I was like, okay, maybe that's why. So just move when they say it's clear and stuff like this. And then this next part is when the cutscene happens, so we're going to skip that for now. Okay, so like I mentioned, this is where the cutscene. I'm just going to show you just in case if you don't really know where to go. But there happens to be a couple of health packs up here. I don't know if it's just one or two, but there is one right here by the window. Pearson's going to tell you to move away from the window. But yeah, there it is right there. I think that was the only one I found, so there wasn't really a couple. So anyways, we're gonna go on top and we're gonna be doing a little sniping part. Basically, this is where the achievement / trophy is for this this mission. Basically, it's don't miss a sniper bullet. That's it. Just as long as you hit every bullet on some soldier, you are good. If you think you happen, to like miss a bullet, you can always revert back to the last checkpoint. Just heads up, the first part here is there going to be 4 soldiers by the burning car. Make sure you take them down. And then always pay attention to the checkpoints as well, because like I said, in case if you messed up, that's where it's at. They're going to tell you that there are 3 snipers. Basically, they're by the house, like right across from you, basically. There's 2 by the windows and then 1 on top by the roof. And you should be good for now. And then a couple of them should be running. Again, right here, I would recommend for you to kind of hold up until they stop moving, just so that you don't miss. Right there, you see, I didn't kill the guy, but I still hit him. But right here, your main objective is to try to go for the guy with the flamethrower, take him down, and then the other guy should just be standing. So it's pretty simple. I believe you get a checkpoint here just a little bit. I'm not too sure. Maybe, maybe not. Or I didn't kill this guy, so maybe that's why. Anyways, I believe at this point, see, so there's the checkpoint, and then I believe this is where the a couple half tracks come in right here, which is the vehicles with the MGs equipped on them. Basically, once again, I would recommend for you to wait up until they stop moving, or you can just hold down. I believe it's like the right thumbstick, so it's for you to focus. Again, they're all gonna come to a stop, so if you just want to hold up, but the main objective is to kill the guys on the MGs. Just a heads up on that. I forgot to shoot them, and I actually ended up failing. So once you're done with that, there should be a couple 3 soldiers on top right there. by, on top of some building, or a destroyed building, should I say. And then this is where a couple of them are going to be way in the back. At this point, I would there's a guy with an MG. I would also recommend for you to use Pearson's ability right here. This is because it'll make him a lot easier. And then this is where Turner comes in and helps out as well. So just be careful that you do happen to kill the guys before Turner goes in there. And then if you do it right, this is where the achievement should pop out as well, or achievement slash trophy, those of you on PlayStation. And there, that should actually be it for this little sniping section. And if you did it right, like I said, this is where the achievement pops up. Alright, so then after this is where the cutscene happens, but obviously I'm going to skip it. And then this is when we got to start running away. I'm only going to show this, I guess, because there are a few sections where you do have to press a couple buttons. This is where the bell's gonna, kind of, I guess, fall down, and then you basically got to move your left thumbstick and move it to the center of the circle and press the button that it's telling you. And then after this, I'm gonna cut it once again, and this is the part when you fall down and a log of wood's on top of you. You got to press a button. I don't know if it's always X, so for example, it might be square on PlayStation, but I don't always know if it's the same one. And then this is a little cutscene, or actually no, you want to pick those are grenades, and this is where you start running down. Right here, you actually have to jump down, okay, so just be careful with that. I don't know if you can die. I've never actually fell on that before, so heads up. And then this is once again the little cutscene, and then this is probably the hardest part of the mission, so just be aware of that right now. Alright, so first thing you want to do is go to the right. There is an MP40 there, just in case if you're not too comfortable with the sniper, because you will still have it. Again, throw your grenades, whatever you got left, just throw them kind of right there in the middle. That's where a couple of the dudes are at right there. Again, you do have Styles there, so he will give you grenades and stuff. This, I don't really know what the hell I was doing, honestly, right now. I threw a couple smoke grenades. I don't know if it really did anything. That's just a little heads up that that's something that I did. And then I asked for him to give me back some more. There are a couple of med packs there. And the first thing that's going to happen is they're going to come in from the right flank, okay? Keep an eye out for the subtitles. Again, they will let you know if they're coming from the right. At first, they always come in from the right. I would recommend sometimes throwing in some grenades when you see a couple of them rushing in. And then in just a little bit, Pearson should tell you that they're coming from the left flank. Always be checking both sides, okay? Sometimes they'll just pop out of nowhere. So right here, I'm killing this guy, and then this is where Pearson is telling me that they're coming from the left flank, but yet they're not there already. So just a heads up. Also, I did happen to always notice that there was always one guy left when he told me that they were coming from the left flank. So just a heads up on that. Again, throw some grenades if you have some, but just be careful though, because Styles will only give you one package per every 2 minutes or something. So don't just toss them like crazy. Again, if you are getting shot, just duck down all the way and make sure that they don't see you. You'll probably see me like that just a little bit. Again, if you're on red health, make sure you pick up some health or use it. Again, Pearson's little perk might help his special ability, but I would recommend not going up in there, because like that, they'll see, like I mentioned, they'll just pop out of nowhere and shoot you. Sometimes when I try going to go use Pearson's ability, I would get shot all the time. So I was like, all right, I'm not even gonna bother anymore. And then at this point, just make sure there's no one. Okay, they won't really tell you it's clear. They're just gonna tell you to toss a grenade, but just wait up until you don't see any more. And then at this point, either you press up or down. It might be down, I'm not too sure. And just throw it anywhere in the middle. And then I would recommend going back to that same place behind that rock. And then just kind of, scout for both sides, see if there's anyone else here. Like I said, coming from the from the left flank again. So you just got to be careful. You could still technically die. I don't remember if we got a checkpoint here or not. But it's just more of a waiting time again. Just wait up, and then that should really be it. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and like always, we'll see you next time for the next episode. Goodbye.